You try to imagine around 5 years ago, those YouTube push would not be so relevant. But nowadays, no matter you search anything or you go YouTube or Google Map or voice recognition, you find that actually those accuracy have been increasing. So no matter you like or not, your privacy have been used, your data have been collected. So I guess Google, Amazon, Microsoft, those companies, Microsoft sure, Amazon is AWS, those cloud computing platform will doing quite well in revenue. They may not in earning because they are trying to get more share. Again, if you like to get some hints from this seminar, which stock can buy and hold, that is definitely wrong, because those stocks will be very volatile in the coming years. So what you need is some expert to help you to invest in those AI world. So what we have been, what kind of expert can help you? I think those experts should have software programming language know-how. They should have some semiconductor know-how to understand NVIDIA, AMD, GPU, CPU, ALU, CU, MU, register, that kind of stuff, very tech stuff. And then you need to have someone have a very strong mathematics background to understand how the AI, why AlphaGo can win in the traditional chess game, the Go, and will AlphaGo win in the coming Texas Hold'em? Will AlphaGo win in Mahjong? So that actually is a very stupid question. With the sufficient number of games, AlphaGo obviously can win all. If you still asking that kind of question, or if you still don't understand whether AlphaGo can win, you are absolutely behind already. So I think AI and fintech, for those people working, especially in Hong Kong, fintech is another disruptive technology in blockchain, in terms of payment system, in terms of different ways. I think AI and fintech will replace, will dominate in Hong Kong and Asia. That is something happening and will happen faster and faster. So what you need is to hedge the risk, to help your family or you help your own money to hedge, how to hedge, to buy AI stocks. But you cannot buy on your own because you are not expert. You may not be expert. So you can learn those one by one, step by step, learn and unlearn. Not only learning, but also unlearning. Machine can learn step by step and without time, without exhaustion. But so that's the logic behind. I think it's quite we are quite tired at studying AI, which spending most of the holiday reading a lot of video on AI, and we bought a lot of books, around 20 something books within one to 2 weeks from Amazon to read those books. We can show you when it's ready. So extremely tired. We are exhausted as well. But we are, because of Westwell, we are inspired suddenly. So we focus. Our whole team spend most of our time studying AI. These are the book. Thank you. This is Westwell. Okay. This is the movie, the drama we are suggesting. Anthony Hopkins. We also watched The Matrix, Inception, Her, Ex Machina, and more female robot will be built, and very likely that human will be replaced. We killed by female robot maybe because in a tender way. So middle office, back office will replace them. Those are the books that we just bought within 1 to 2 months. Machine learning, TensorFlow, Python in machine learning, neural network. So it's related to biotech as well. We are not expert in biotech yet, and so but biotech is very important because it's talking about the neural network and how the neural network can be replicated by electronic. components, and how those electronic components can be programmed to enhance to run what you want. So this is the this is the major page main page that talking about from learning to deep learning to reinforcement learning. And today I learned a new word called transfer learning. Transfer learning. Okay. So if you don't understand those words, it's natural because you are deep sleeping. And most of the people are deep sleeping. And we are deep learning and deep sharing to make sure that we have the risk profile that we can learn faster. So I think it's a problem that not talking about how much you know. It's talking about how fast you can learn. So this is welcome to the new era. Before we will be killed by robots, we will enjoy the life to be 150 years old, 250 years old. It's quite likely. Google have been working on it. Congratulations, all of us will be 150 to 200 years old, roughly in that range. Before
with no job though.
With no jobs, yeah. Without jobs.
So how are we gonna survive? You know.
Potato and congee in Hong Kong, in Asia, make congee. If you are not equipped well, better equipped with the new era, it's quite natural. Really, that's why I think government will come out to, as Peter always said, I talked to my partner, Peter, our chief economist. He said that especially in northern Europe,
Switzerland,
Norway. Yeah, Norway.
Basic universal basic income is coming. They are trying it already, actively to try.
So most of the citizens are excessive, useless. But don't
kill by female robots.
Ex machina, yeah. Ex machina.
So what do you think? How for the audience here? How can family offices capitalize on these opportunities, capturing alphas?
Yeah, smart beta is difficult, more and more difficult now. Look at what you invest last year. really generating smart beta or really alpha or is still big beta. I think like Renesas, maybe a good try. Renesas they have been using AI for many years, so that's why their performance is comparable to Soros, right? to Soros Fund. And SAC also invested a lot in AI recently to train those machines, and now called Pond 72, right? And Ray Dalio, now the main job of Ray Dalio is to let their colleagues to replicate his brain. He thinks I guess maybe he thinks himself is the most smart guy in the fund management universe. So that's why he's trying to replicate his brain. Enough news coming out around two weeks ago, right? So I think those are some choices. But Renesas is charging you around how much? It's 5% plus 35%. That kind of management fee and performance fee, something like that. We are quite proud of them. They can charge the universe the highest management fee and performance fee. Or you can learn yourself. You can be a programmer. You can be a deep learning guy. You can catch up. Or you can find some other hedge fund specialized in AI technology, AI investment. I mean, this is some of the alternatives here.
Right. Now, I'm sure the audience, have a lot of questions on this very compelling, little gloomy picture that he had painted. But I want to open up to the floor and see if you have any questions on AI in particular. Yeah, yes.
I have a little bit background on technology firm, biotech firm, you're all familiar. So my first question is more challenging question. What do you think this time the AI era is not repeat, no matter bubble tech bubble, biotech bubble, and future bubble? Because what the circumstances based on financial, economical, political, geographical is 80% similar. So That's the question.
Yeah, you absolutely be a bubble. Surely, this bubble will be bigger than the previous field, the year 2000, and this is so that's called the fourth industrial revolution, and this revolution will be much more impactful than the previous three. So I think the bubble will be formed quickly. And actually, NVIDIA and AMD, you take a look at the share price chart, you can see the bubble, the exponential growth of the share price instead of the earning. It's the exponential growth of the price to earning ratio instead of the earning growth. So I think coming right now, Google, Amazon, those are still. Amazon is very high, but Microsoft, IBM is still around 20 something times PE, and the earning growth is quite reasonable. So I think the bubble is coming, but those are mega cap company. So when more and more Westworld drama will be shown, more and more people think, oh, it's really AI. That more and more people think that it's a dream, is a chance to win money. Then the bubble will grow much faster and in an exponential way. I think this will be triggered by Hollywood and triggered by your imagination. So I guess that would be the very likely to happen. And why we need to invest in a hedge fund instead of investing? Some of our friends investing in hedge funds. Okay, we should put it this way. Why they invest in hedge fund instead of long-only fund? Why they not investing in ETF? There's couples of ETF doing AI plus robot. Why? Because there's a bubble. If there's a bubble, hedge fund have the mandate and the responsibilities to make money from the downtrend instead of not only on the uptrend but also on the downtrend. So that's why I think the bubble is inevitably very good question. It will go up quickly and bust and then grow again. So I think a little bit like year 2000. Year 2000, Google is a lot of internet stock is counting on eyeball instead of the fundamentals. And AI will be more superior because AI is difficult to understand.